Hey guys, and welcome back. I am the Seven Swords, and we are in another episode of Skyrim. We're back down the hill from where we killed that dragon. We've come down here to this little alcove and slept in here, which apparently was not a great plan because now we are freezing, apparently. But we are outside this Draugr room, which we're going to be going inside. I'm going to see if we can warm up a bit before we go in, though. See if we can use the cooking spit while we're warming up. Boiled skeever's tail. Interesting. Grilled leeks. Mead-based bear. I did run into a hunter up there while I was butchering those trolls and that dragon. I tried selling her some stuff, but she only had like 19 gold on her, so I didn't think it was worth it. Ooh, clean the mud crab. The ingredients of the mud crab. Butcher the meat of the mud crab. Dispose of the mud crab's corpse. Go ahead and move inside. Now, this looks like a mine, but it's marked as a Draugr ruin, and there is actually a Draugr ruin behind it, kind of like they were digging into the ruin. So this may have been a mine, a Draugr ruin that collapsed, and then, yep. Let's go ahead and put some more Valor Stones into Umbra. In the last episode, we learned that we have these Valor Stones, and it turns out that they don't break when we use them. That we keep them, so we're going to be using those a lot to keep Umbra full. Like some kind of weird statue. Alright, go. Your arm thing is in my way. There we go. Let's see. I'm guessing there's a way for us to go deeper. Yep. Quite literally. A novice chest. What's in here? Drop a quick save because I need to remember to do that more often so that we don't have to go back as far. I've always had a problem with remembering to quick save. Why am I not able to use... Where's my fire breath spell? Okay then. Wasn't expecting to run into a Necromancer in here. Explains why that Draugr got back up though. Go ahead and take all of his stuff again, since I like their armor. No bad Ice Mage. Though the Master Conjurer outside seems to have had friends. was about to say, you good? Let's see.
There you are.
I have a Storm Mage. I'm curious to know what's going on here, and I'm wondering if there's a story to this, because definitely feels like there should be. I'm not remembering this, so it's another one of those. Not something I remember playing through. Oh, looks like G found himself a friend. I don't think that one turned us invisible. Umbra.
I am Lua Alskaven. Who are you to disrupt my work? Begone, or I will add you to my army of the dead.
Okay then. That was definitely weird. Creepy. I was like looking around because it sounded like she was in my ear. Alright, let's find her and kill her. Apparently that's what the quest wants us to do. Anything we can disenchant? Yeah.
Rise from your graves to defeat this worm.
I might be a dragonborn, but that doesn't make me a worm. Wrong type of dragon. Although then again, that actually might be the exact type of dragon. Giving this guy mine? Is that what he was doing over here? I have definitely lost myself in this labyrinth of caves. I like how apparently she's happy enough to tell me who she is, but isn't like wanting to talk to me. What I always thought was funny about these different things. I don't want to fight these conjured beings. Go away. Laha's journal. 25 years I've grieved for my husband and sought revenge against the Empire for his death. I have received searched the magics to return his spirit to his body, and something about the story of Fjorgi and Horgi has done me here. Horgi would make the perfect vessel to bring my seal back to life. I have managed to raise the dead here and use them for laborers to clear the way to the main burial hall. Something about the methods used by the ancient Nords has kept them incredibly well preserved. Would that these Stormcloaks had half the sense, they would have used them to push the elves right off the continent and formed a new state to combat the Empire. And now, when I am so close, a war. Oops. I figured out which one this is. Where is it? There it is. A war breaks out. The sleeping bear of Skyrim who would not come to aid us in Hammerfell, awakens now that the Empire has abandoned them as well. They think they know suffering at the hands of the Empire. They know nothing. I would see both the Empire and these sons of Skyrim into oblivion myself. Yeah, I remember this one now. Oof. Yep, nope. Trying to figure out what the code is, because this is not the code. Yeah. What is the code? Where is the secret? Code. Maybe I could get some clue if I walk over here? Seemed like it. Maybe if I move them, something will happen? Nope. I don't want to sit here and just go through them all. And I don't remember what the books were that were sitting there, so I can't check to see if the books have an answer. We'll go back a bit and see if we can find a way back, a way to answer that. Back a bit. Here? Good. On here? Stop trying to crush me. Not very nice. This is where she resurrected all of these guys. Grog, come on. I feel like I should name him G. Sway G. Oh, I shouldn't have come down here. Oops. Quick save. In the chest. Gold. 3 combinations, 4 pedestals, or 3 different options for 4 pedestals. What is that? Like 3 times? Is it 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 or something like that? I know there's a way to figure out what the answer would be of like what's the combination of like how many answers there could be to this puzzle. And I know that knowing that answer would not help me figure this one out. It's gonna end up being that either A, one of those books was key figuring this out, or it's going to end up being that it has something to do with like her story. And again, I don't think so. Alright, let's try all bird. Try all birds, and then we'll try combination, and then we'll try... Nope. So let's try all snakes. Let's try all whales. Could always look it up. Very big possibility. I feel like there should be an answer somewhere. I have no idea where. Nope. Oh wait, here we go. Snake, bird, snake, dolphin, snake. So bird, snake, dolphin, snake. Bird, snake, dolphin, snake. There we go. I knew the answer had to be around there somewhere. It's always close by. Going to summon all of the dead in here? Doesn't look like it. Ew. Crazy lady. Crazy lady. Hiding in the dungeon. Oh. Oh, it's over there. Sun's Dawn. Illusion training. And we have the key. Apparently we are going to have to fight all the bad guys.
I shall have vengeance for the death of my husband. Rise!
Classical story. Necromancer woman loses her husband and wants to resurrect him. With a slight twist to it, if I remember correctly. Where? Oh, did he kill him? That was weird. I always find it annoying when I'm being attacked by something, but I can't figure out what. Let's... Oh. I already had the key to it. I'm glad I decided to try. Flawless Ruby. Whole bunch of bips and bobs. Another key. I think we picked up that key. Thought I could hear chanting there for a second, so I thought I was getting close to the ward wall. A conjurer of cheap tricks. Anything good on him? Armor he's wearing. Ooh, shaman gear. Pack Raven Claw. Eat. And a gold dagger. Run! I never guard in this game, and I'm realizing that's a problem. Probably should also drop a quick save. I feel like we're about to do another moment of her raising a bunch of cannon fodder.
Raise him, but I will raise an army to avenge his defilement.
Question becomes, what made him so special? She's able to raise all these guys, why not just raise him? What made her unable to raise him? You will tell us before the end. I wouldn't be asking this question and us not get an answer. Well, I would, but I'm not in this case. She is.
They burned his body before I could raise him. It should have been returned to me. You will not stop me from killing those who wage this pointless war. What was that?
What's funny is that she probably could convince Sarah to help her if it wasn't for the fact that she doesn't even try. Oops, I was tagging G there for a second. I just got into a blind fury. Gotcha. Got her key, and that's the only thing useful on her. Oh yeah, I forgot to give. I almost forgot they gave me a sword, which it's not going to replace Umbra, but we are going to notice it being a little bit of a reminder of an old weapon we had. So it's nice. I do kind of find it funny though that they're like that she like couldn't raise him because of the fact that he was uh burned. Like I guess I could question the like why would they burn his body? I would see that his body. I would more of understand like his body was burned in combat. Because like you would think that she would know that that would be his wishes. I didn't realize that the Empire had killed, that he was fighting for the Empire. I always thought that she was mad at the Empire for killing her husband because they killed her husband. But it didn't make much sense of why she couldn't resurrect him. But it made sense after this. Imperial condolences. Fourth Arrow 175. Imperial Citizen Lahuru Sakasaki. It is with deepest regret that I must inform you of the death of your husband Sale. He laid down his life in battle helping retake the Imperial City from the Aldmeri. He showed great courage in his final hour, and his sacrifice will not be in vain. All considered him a man of high moral standing and a shining example of the best of the Empire has to offer. In this hour of your grief, please take solace in the fact that he gave up his life protecting the Empire which he held so dear. Yours sincerely, Imperial Prefect Pius Baducus, or whatever his name is. Whatever. Transrate mute mineral ore. Is that the same one that I had before? Hooks. Mortal blood. Maybe eventually. Next time. Robes of the Conjurer and college boots. Anything else here? We have her bed. Could sleep for an hour. Get some rest. Probably need to eat something. Let's have some soup. Quick save and let's head out. Oh, you probably could find your way to here, you just couldn't get inside of it. So on and so forth. Where is the exit? We are free! Yeah, I like that. That little bit of information you get there was like what was going on and it kind of explaining why she was so upset. Now, onto the true prize of this hunt. That's a lot of fish. Yep. I remember this because of this guy. I don't remember why this is important. Maybe this is just where the loot is every time? Who knows?
Looks like we got ourselves a
Over here!
Down you go.
Thought I heard something.
Down you go. Loot. Got loot. That was actually a loot. And another Stone of Baranzaya. Also got one from that last dungeon. I might eventually install a mod that lets us find all of those so we can find all of those.
Tell you what, you start running, I can stab you in the back.
And up to level 41. Let's keep moving. No reason not to completely loot this place. Save. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Gotcha. Where's that bandit chief? Because he was definitely wielding something of interest. Jeez! Apparently Daedric arrows. Gold. Ruin's Edge. Randomly applies one of these effects to the target. Frost, Demoralize, Frenzy, Drained Magic, or Paralysis. Interesting. Glad he didn't get Paralysis on me because that's annoying. Alright, first things first, let's get Furuki's Welcome and then Zoran's Blink. Okay, and then I'd like to pop up here for a second because I want to see what's up here. To Kagrinzal. Okay. Go ahead and pull out Umbra again. Another flawed flower stone. And a dragon hide buckler. Interesting. Oh. Ang. Oh. Alright, let's get our dragon mask on that lets us breathe underwater. Go take a look down here. There's a chest. Alright, trying to do what we did last time. We found one of these chests underwater. Darn it. Got it. Do you have any mace in the elven bow? I'll leave the big Dwemer sword. Here. Starting to think the answer's going to be a no. Alright, let's get out of here. Where is the exit? Did I already check this? I did not. Rolls Bane Light Mask. Interesting. Alright, where's my mask? How does this look on us? The answer is terrible. Yep. Our Dwarven Spring Vestige back on. Let's get out of here. I was expecting a bit more. I'm a little sad that there wasn't more. Hello. Oh wait, crap. I know. And let's give us a potion of healing, a potion of healing. And we are out of here. Hopefully rather quickly. I know it's not going to be. Hopefully we're out of here before the end of this episode, though. We are starting to get towards that. I also am realizing we weren't supposed to go in that way. We were supposed to come out that way. Ooh, hello, bug. Another bug for our collection. I'm enjoying collecting these bugs more than almost anything else in this game. Not actually. Probably my favorite part of the game so far has been, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what my favorite part so far of the story would have been. Probably, her finding the cup and the sword. That had been pushing her down a more darker path. Just because I feel like it is something that is very possible with Skyrim and being Dragonborn and being how powerful she is. She is going to be very easy to manipulate and corrupt into a certain direction. Speaking of dragon, might be doing some hunting in the next episode, but that's going to be the next episode. Hope you have all enjoyed it. See y'all next time. Wait. Uh-oh. Where's Go? Where's G? G? Oh no. I'm going to have to watch through this episode and figure out where G went, because apparently G has vanished. It's always possible that when I use Zenithar's blink, or Zurin's blink, that he ran off somewhere, or it's possible that he died. I will have to figure out when was the last time we saw him, and I think it was in this place, but we're going to go check real quick. If he is dead, then I want his spear, or I want to really see if I can get his spear. If he is dead and I can't get his spear, I'm going to be kind of annoyed. Let's see. Because I think I remember him fighting here. That's a bandit. It's a bandit. A bandit. The bandit. Nope. He might have to go... I'm going to have to watch back through the video and see when the last place we saw him was, because he appears to have completely vanished. I really hope it doesn't turn out that he vanished while we were in the other place, because that would be a painful time to find him. But I will be saving here, going and checking the videos and seeing if we can find him. See you guys in the next one.